Attention, Herb Dean and everyone in MMA. All right, yeah. If you like it, you should pay this forward and pass it on. Cause guess what, Herb? Jamie Hara and I were, holding Kangaroo court, and we found you guilty of the following: one, being a hell of a lot fatter than I am, homeboy. I mean, you know what? I've been eating like a pig for the last 32 days because of surgery, and yeah, I'm a lot leaner than you. And I came up with a conclusion that the only way that you can actually make up for, being a shill for the home team, the owners, the guys that put on the tournaments. You're not really there for the fighters to protect our interests. So what we're going to do is sentence you to using stevia, so your fat ass can fucking melt down and pay it forward and pass it on to everybody who might see you, at these events. Or what I'm going to do, Herb, when the fact that Diego Sanchez's words say I'm going to win the Nobel Prize, and everybody that's, doing stevia and melting down, you know what? Yeah, it's going to get big. What I'll do, man, is I'll use money, and I'll make a legal attempt to suck the fucking wind from your sails, okay, to metaphorically suck the marrow from your bones, okay, and make it so you don't want to show your face at a sporting event ever again, man. How hard could it be, dude? You're a ref. You're a guy. You fucked Jamie over. Jamie will be fighting for the title. If you don't allow the Rhino to hold on for dear life so it doesn't go to the ground because he knows it's done, and you know what? Yeah, you allow that predator called Jamie Hart to get on the ground, dude. Oh my God, man. I've seen demonstrations where they put mice in with snakes and they had the same fucking reaction, man, that the Rhino was having. You feel me? And yeah, so if not for you, Jamie's fighting for a title, and that means that Dan Quinn and Stevia are one step away, okay? Because Jamie's a little bit on Stevia, and he's a friend with Dan Quinn, and you know what? You're an impediment, man. You're a fucking barrier. Seriously. So sentence has been passed, and you know what? You can do what you will. I'll give you a hint. Znaturalfoods.com as the cheapest pounds, and put it in water, make it sweet and drink, okay? And if you don't, Herb, when you're laying awake at night and you're crying because I've paid people to give me all your secrets, and I make cartoons, okay, and movies, okay? Literally, you know what? How about this? We'll make a gay porno, okay, cartoon movie, and you know what? I'll clown you, okay, to the ends of the earth, man. Seriously, if it's not for you, Herb, I beat Carter Williams, and I fight Jamie a long time ago. So you know what? Good thing that didn't happen, man. I mean, we probably would be friends, but we're friends now, and I like the way it happened. And so, it's like this, man. I'm going to be rich. Yeah, Peachy was just walking around here. Okay, she should have been dead 11 months ago. She was a cancer victim, man. Like many women, okay, be they cats, humans. You know what? The water's getting more polluted, okay, and worse, yeah. And you know what? I found the secret to it, Herb, and no one knows about that. And you've been an impediment. So, yeah, just like I said, man, I just passed sentence on you, dude, and do what you will, okay? Because you know what I said. And there won't be anything illegal, man. Okay, question. What do Alex Jones, Lou Holtz, and Dave Marsh have in common? And I say censorship. Alex Jones, the second that I mentioned stevia, it was almost like it was on a list. Buzzwords, don't let them talk about it, can it? And then Lou Holtz, the game where I make the play. When I come in, the announcers don't mention my name. That's a good indication that something's going on, okay? And then the play, they mention everybody but me, Lou, okay? Did you put a gag order on them, okay? I mean on me, you know what I'm saying? Just in case Cedric Figueroa gets hurt and number 41 happens to step on the field, you know what? The kid is fairly fucking fast. He can do some amazing shit. So, you know what? If he does anything, don't say shit, okay? Because we're going to get rid of him the next year and make room for Frank Stamps, yada, 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 okay? Yeah. So, Lou Holtz. And then Dave Marsh. Today, when I mentioned stevia, and what it did to my uncle, and then you spent more time telling me that you weren't going to get involved with it. And I said, I'm already done, and you cut me off. Well, you know what, dude? Check this out. When I get money, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pay private investigators to find out all about you, man. And if in fact you actually are the, champion of good versus evil. You know what? The David versus Goliath. All right. If you are, man, then you'll slide. And if you aren't, oh my God, man. Imagine Bill Gates getting down and dirty, man, and saying, you know what? There's a lot of guys that are assholes. Okay. And what I want to do is teach them a lesson. And so what I'm going to do is make movies and you know what? Cartoons and film. Oh my God. And you know what? Make it so they don't want to show their face at their fucking house again. Seriously, okay? And you know what? Can stevia end the depression? Now, you know what? If stevia melts all the fat off people that ingest in large doses of President Obama, okay, and tumors and cancer vanish in the human body, do you know how much money that will free up for the American government to do what it should for the American people? Okay? Yeah, please. Okay? And you know what? Yeah, so that's almost like nature and hemp and weed versus petroleum, okay? The former will end the healthcare crisis, okay? And ending petroleum will lead to clean engines being built in Detroit, okay? And eventually Japan. And you know what? It's like this. Water powers Earth right now. We just burn it up in our engines and we don't even know it, okay? But the hydrogen comes from water, and yeah, we're burning it up as we go. Water levels should be going down, but they're not, okay? It's what we poured down the sink in the drain that's making up for it, okay? It's a game, and you know what? We're losing, and it's getting worse. And you know what? Yeah, the elite are using the human herd to strip mine planet Earth, okay? The Bible, it was designed to overpopulate and destroy this planet. Humans like lemmings, out of control, okay? Earth using a petroleum-based economy where everything's toxic. Everything that we buy, you brush your teeth with it, okay, you know what? It'll make you sick and send you to the hospital, okay? And you know what? Capitalism versus freedom and democracy. Capitalism is the wealthy rule America, okay? He who has the most gold rules, okay? It's almost like it was a British expansion of wealth into the Americas, averting France and the lopping off of heads. Economic slavery 101, okay? We are actually free to pay our bills, okay, or go homeless. And you know what? God help those who need it in this country, because it doesn't seem like really anybody in America really cares or will, okay? And that negates democracy as if that, as if black box vote, you know what? As if black box voting, okay, didn't. Now, split H2O, will it end the war in Iraq? Yes, okay, because it's a different solvent for water, turns it into a fuel, okay? Will it end all coming and future wars in Iraq over oil and power? Yes. And you know what? Now that we're on the subject, white pets versus one black pet inside the White House. And you know what the rich will allow, okay? And you know what? If England, or America is kind of like England, okay, then now, and any difference in between the two, except that we don't use horses, okay? We have cars. But you know what? We're still enslaved. If we don't pay our bills, we're fucked, okay? And you know what? We're out on the streets, and it's no difference. And what they did is they fooled us, okay? Thinking that there was a chance in capitalism. And you know what they just did? They just pulled the rug out from under us, okay? And that gets back to this nature versus man-made thing, okay? Having space to actually plant plants in the ground as opposed to plants that you can centralize the manufacture and have a population explosion, okay, in biblical numbers. And you know what? At the end of this, right now, how much would the following fetch at auction? A national championship sideline issue only jacket to Notre Dame football players that was actually on the sidelines when Notre Dame beat West Virginia, okay, and won the crown. And you know what? It's right there, everybody. Oh, yeah. And I was wearing it. And they didn't hand it out to me because I was suspended from the team. Lou Holtz, you guys didn't go to bat for me. I mean, making room for Frank Stamps. And I'll tell you what, Frank, while we're on the subject, I have passed a sentence on Herb Dean, okay? Herb fucked me when I fought Carter Williams. You know, Carter kicked me in the nuts because I landed a right hand on him and he got afraid. And Herb said 2 points and 5 minutes rest, and he took the 2 points away. So I had to fight. I was feeling sick. You know, I almost won, but I didn't. Had I not been able to fight, I would have won and moved on. And you know what? It is what it is. He's Carter Williams. But we're back to you, Frank Stamp. The here and the now. You know what? I should have been fucking playing drop-in instead of Cedric Figueroa, okay? And Cedric Figueroa should have been playing rush-in instead of you, okay? And that's really where the competition lies. And if you weren't fucking fast enough to play drop-in, dude, then stay at fullback and, you know, be a fucking second, third teamer your entire motherfucking life. And so, you know what, dude? It's like this. Because I suffered Lou Holtz's wrath for whatever reason, okay, and you got to go to the NFL and I didn't, I'm saying get your fat ass on Stevia and melt down, or you know what, you're going to suffer the same fucking fate as Herb Dean. No shit. I'm not playing around, dude. Legally, okay, if I had the money, I'll figure out what I can do. It's not like you could ever do anything to me in fucking physical person, and from a distance, what I'll do is jab you damn near half to beep